Pretty little thing from the south and she don't run the mouth. Filipino, she bad. I ain't been feeling the hoe. I ain't pressing the nigga about bitches I already hate. I done spent guap on the hoe. I ain't tricking, I'm pimping, I'm focused, locked in on my bed. I get on grip and got 30, you painted. I bet that it hit you and lay you out paid. Pretty little thing from the south and she don't run the mouth. Filipino, she bad. I ain't confronting the hoe. I ain't pressing the nigga about bitches I already hate. I was spent guap on the hoe. I ain't tricking, I'm pimping, I'm focused, locked in on my bed. I get on grip and got 30, you in it, I bet they did hit you and lay you out playing. Clean pair of forces and clean bright sweats. I'm in the mall, walk around no security. Poor nigga pussy, they really ain't threats. Niggas talk slick, but they really be fearing me. Talking that shit, know the real niggas hearing me. Can't let a fake whoop before I get up near them. Liners and switch on their patterns for jewelry. Order my soul off, I'm taking my energy. I ain't jump at the bed, it's a brand new morning. I'll run to the bread, it's a brand new day. I'm at the spot with a brand new dope. I'll walk at the crib with a brand new cake. You cake on the plate, I ain't talking about soap, but you melting like butter. Get mad with the fire. You drink on Romanian, this bitch ain't from Russia. It came with percussion. Them buzz like a pretty little thing from the south, and she don't run the mouth. Filipino, she bad. She ain't feeling the hoe. I ain't pressing the nigga about bitches I already hate. I was that guap on the hoe. I ain't tricking, I'm pimping, I'm focused, locked in on my bed. I get on grip and got 30, you painted. I bet that it hit you and lay you out paid. Pretty little thing from the south, and she don't run the mouth. Filipino, she bad. I ain't confronting the hoe. I ain't pressing the nigga about bitches I already hate. I was that guap on the hoe. I ain't tricking, I'm pimping, I'm focused, locked in on my bed. I get on grip and got 30, you painted. I bet that it hit you and lay you out paid.
Oh, wait, hey, they got me hyped. Hey, what? What's going on, y'all? What's going on, y'all? But anyway, hey, Big Perk, Big O, what's going on, Big O? Hey, Big O, where you been? Yeah, I be seeing my brother everywhere. You hear me? And he always acknowledge old Perk. Boy, that's my old big king right there, boy. Boy, I tell you, that's my guy. Right there. What's going on, Sarah? Blessings to you, my sister. Hey, we ain't gonna be here long, we're gonna be here strong, but I got some real good stuff I gotta tell y'all about, man. Let's get started. Y'all gonna be surprised. Man, will y'all be surprised. So we talked about this before, right? We talked about this before. It ain't gonna be good. Could holding parents criminally responsible curb the country gun violence epidemic? I don't think so. There's too many guns out here now. It's too many guns. It's too many. It's too many guns. It's trying to get somebody to come in and trying to curb that. It's too many guns. Oh wait, and they trying to hold the parents responsible for it. I don't think that's gonna work either. Cause sometimes our parents don't know. We as parents don't know what our kids be having. Yeah. I don't think it's gonna work, but it might work for some of the young kids, for the ones, the teenagers, but the ones 21 and above, they eating it too. So it might not even work. It might not work, but I want to see how they can do it. I want to see if it works. I want to see what they're gonna put in place for it. I want to see what they're gonna put in place for it, just in case, because I want to know what they're gonna do. That's just me. I don't know. But we're gonna find out, y'all. But it's in the works. But like I said, holding parents responsible, it might do for kids from 17, from 15 to 18. But once they get past 18 years old, they grown. What can the parents do? Parents can't do nothing. You can control your kid maybe in the 9th grade, 10th, 11th, 12th grade. After 12th grade, you cannot do nothing because they grown. They consider grown. With 18 years old is 21. 18, I think it is, they grown. So we can't do nothing about that at all. That ain't gonna work. That ain't gonna work. But I don't know. I don't know what that it ain't gonna work. Like I said, it's too many firearms out here. So yeah, What do y'all think about them raising the speed limit up, y'all? What y'all think? Now, right now it's 75 in Texas. Now, if they go to 80 miles an hour, man, you already speed. Okay, I go 75. No, I ain't gonna lie. No, I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. I be pushing by 85, 90 myself. I can't even lie like that. Because when my feet hit that gas pedal, ain't nothing in my way. Oh, we rolling. Oh, we rolling. I mean, we rolling tough. You hear me? I mean, real tough. So I know if I'm driving the speed limit in Texas 75, and I know I can push about 85, 90 myself, going down 75, going down 635, going down 20, going down, I think about 360. Look, hey, I can put my foot to the pedal. But if they change that speed limit, and y'all got to admit, right along with me, everybody can't drive. Y'all know everybody can't drive. Y'all know the Hispanic people. Oh, Lord have mercy. They'll tell niggas, shit up. The Hispanic people will tear your shizzle up. Just imagine them trying to go 80. They already can't go 25. Just imagine they go 80. Excuse me, it's not gonna work. But it might though. So we're gonna see if you okay. Sarah said, I think it's too fast because what if someone drives slow? You'll be able to stop fast enough. You won't be able to stop fast. I know. That's why they get, but you know, they got the left lane is a they'll pass you up while you sitting still. You know, and the car be coming by so fast. Just say, for instance, you one lane from the last lane to the left. That's the left, that's the lane by the wall. That's that fast lane. You pushing it. You coming down through there, and then you one lane before that fast lane, you doing about 65, maybe 70. When that car comes down through there, you can feel your car just rocking. Like, God damn, he was rolling. Woo! He needs to slow that motor scooter down. Woo-wee! He pushing it. Yeah, that'll be one of me. That'll be one of me, Sarah, coming through that rolling. Yeah, people drive slow in the other lane. Yeah, that's why they tell you when you going like when you going down 30. Like you going like toward Arkansas. You going down 30, going toward 30. The line it be like with 5 lanes, right? But as you get further on down through Roy City, it break down to 2 lanes. You got a 2-lane thing going on, and when you got the 2-lane thing going on. And you going that fast. I mean, look here, you got 2 lanes. You got the right lane, you got the left lane. And that right lane is to tell your ass to stay in that right lane because you too slow. You better stay in that right fast lane if you moving past the speed limit or at that speed limit. But that right lane on that 2-lane street is for the slow driving people. You feel me? So you know, you better on them 2 little lines, you better remain in that right lane. But me, when I be pushing it, going down 30, going to Arkansas, going home, I'm going to stay in that left lane because I'm moving everything to the right. Get out of my way because I'm coming through. Move over. You got some people, you ain't going fast enough, and you in that left lane, they'll flash their headlights at your ass. Get your ass over. You in the wrong lane. Get on over there to the other lane. You ain't in the right lane. You got people like that, like me, that do you like that. I be pushing it, Sarah. Baby, I be pushing it down that freeway, trying to get where I'm going, baby. When I'm telling you pushing it, I be pushing it. I sure do. Turn my music on, get my split. Shoot, we rolling. We got a number of shit. Road music playing. We rolling all the way up. And then about the speed limit that I give you might take you about 2.5 hours to get to Arkansas, maybe 3, depends on how you drive. Sometimes I can make it there about 1 hour and 45 minutes, right at 2 hours. I can get there. But hey, check it out. There's no stopping. We ain't doing no stopping. Before you leave home, you better tinkle winkle. You better boo and poo. Cause you better drink all the water you need, everything you need, and tinkle as much as you can. Because once I get in that car and I crank it up, my foot get up on that pedal, we ain't stopping. We done already gassed up. We got the gas up, gonna gas up, but get what you gonna get at the stove, cause we ain't gonna make no more stops until we get to Arkansas. I'm pushing it. Now I'm pushing it. We rolling. Hell yeah. We getting it. We rolling. Put our good old jam in. You be there before you know it. Shit. Woo. And you be like, dang. I made it here this fast. Dang, I was pushing it. But yeah, I'm one of those crazy drivers. So yeah, it's gonna be something to look at. And I promise you, it's probably gonna be so many wrecks, y'all. Gonna be so many car wrecks. So many. But you know what, y'all? In Dallas, Texas, I have seen some older people. I mean, in their 70s, late 70s, rolling. They been in the slow lane, but they be rolling. I seen mama out there getting it. You know, I've seen daddy out there getting it, but those are the ones who grew up in the city and know how to get in that freeway and still can get there and drive and maneuver with the traffic. Those people right there. Man. Oh, that old signal light, y'all. That old signal light. North Carolina did a survey for the anonymous cars. And this light here is a white light. This white light gonna be for the driverless cars, what they call it anonymous, not anonymous, but anonymous, and they gonna have their own lane. The self-driving cars are gonna have their own light. Own light. Yep, they gonna have their own light when they come through, like everybody else. So y'all, and they doing a survey up in Carolina. Let me see here. Let me get my deal here. They doing a survey. They gonna first try it out up there in Carolina. Carolina, they always doing different surveys up there, and they always putting different things out out for the communities, because they always doing surveys up there, you know, all the time. They always doing surveys in Carolina. Let's see here. Let's see here. Yeah, researchers in North Carolina State University. They're the one adding the white light. Yep, sure is. So if you see the white light on your signal light, you know, hey, that's the anonymous car vehicles that's coming through. They call it AV, and they're gonna be on the road. So they get prepared for more of the human people driving cars. They get more and more ready for, you know, the driverless cars. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know, but you know, on those cars, you know, can they think quick enough to stop? You know, if there's an accident, are they quick enough to stop to avoid an accident? Are they quick enough to go around one and see one coming and think you're gonna hit it? They can avoid themselves and not getting in that accident. I wonder. You think, Sarah? Do you think if they drive the cars driving by itself that they can avoid accidents, or they could be in an accident, they can avoid that accident if it's a car that's that a human's not driving? Because maybe a human can make it avoid a car wreck. They see a wreck coming, or if they have an accident, they making try to avoid it like that. But I want to kind of car that's not that a human's not driving. I wonder, can they avoid a wreck like that, or avoid not having a wreck? I wonder. You think more accidents, Sarah? I think so too. Mm-hmm. Yep, you on point, Sarah. I think so too, dog. I think there can be more accidents too. I sure do. Mm-hmm. Man, I don't know about them cars. But I remember we had read they did a story where that man was driving in his car and he was on the phone and the car quit in the middle of the road. And 2 days later, he got a letter in the mail and said Tesla don't allow on the phone, being on the phone while driving their cars. Y'all remember that? They sure did. They did that. Hey, Miss Roxanne, baby, how you doing? Miss Roxanne, let me tell you something. I will see, your stuff got on my timeline because I'm subscribed to you, and I'm like, I wonder that's Miss Sweet Roxanne. I wonder this her. I wonder her if that's her page. I'm like, no, I ain't gonna invite it on a community wall because on one of her posts because I ain't for sure, and I don't want nobody saying, who is this crazy lady writing on my community wall, right up under one of my posts. So when I seen you live, I said, I got to go in here and see. I just got to see if this her. And I went, and that was you. And I was so happy to see you. I said, it is her. So I was so surprised and so glad to see Miss Roxanne. I sure was. I just wasn't for sure if that was her or not. I just wasn't for sure. But I didn't want to be by talking about who is this crazy person right now up under my post. What's she talking about? So I never did make no post. Make no funny. So I never did write up on them because I don't want to say this crazy lady. Who is this crazy lady? Who's she talking about? So when I finally seen you live, I just couldn't resist going in. I had to. I had to go see what was going on. I just had to. I had to. Y'all, they got a recall on Edge, y'all. I don't know. You might want to check your fridge. That'll UPC codes. Yeah, they got the eggs out. They said they got some right now. They had got them out of Houston, Texas. The eggs got salmonella, y'all. Man, let me tell you, I don't understand. And they say it's an alert. This is an alert. What y'all think about that? It seems like every time we get close to the holidays, it be the eggs, it be something, the pecans, or it be something. But this is a multi-state recall involving millions of eggs, man. And if y'all, got that UPC code, you might want to check it. That's the Kents and Hints of Santa Fe, Texas issued that recall of 12 counts of package of grade AA large pasture raised eggs. So I guess those are eggs just come straight from the farm. I guess they say pasture raised. I don't know. I'm just saying I don't know because I just go to Kroger's and pick my egg up and open up and look at it, see if anyone I'm busted or not. Yeah, that's a code right there that you might want to check out if you bought eggs in between that time, around August, man, 30 to 244. And September the 2nd, 246. September 4, 247. Best date 10, 11, 10, 24. 10, 16, 10, 17. Y'all check y'all eggs, but y'all might not buy them kind of eggs. You know what I'm talking about? And then there's another UPC code. Yeah, this here is in Texas, California, Mississippi. Y'all check y'all stuff. Location in Arkansas, wholesale location in Arkansas. Y'all check y'all stuff. Then they trying to hurt us. Every time close to the holiday, they trying to hurt us with something. It be something. I remember not too long ago, it was a doggone butter. I'm like, how did you get a recall on the butter? Butter? A recall on butter? Really? Man, I don't know. Oh, she said she's been around, sir. Yeah, a lot of recalls, Miss Roxanne. A lot of them. Yeah, a lot of 'em. That's crazy, ain't it? I don't know. I don't know. And y'all know everybody love eggs. You know, eggs is served everywhere. You can eat eggs for lunch, you can eat eggs for dinner, you can eat eggs for breakfast, you can eat eggs for your midnight snack. You can eat eggs all day long. And people sell eggs constantly. They sell out, you know. And now I'm not hearing so much about the high prices on the eggs no more. They ain't saying about none of that. They ain't saying that right now. So yeah, I wish I could have chicken, but my HOA. You love eggs too and milk. I know your HOA would go crazy if you had some chickens out there, girl. You gonna need you one rooster to hold down hold them on hens down out there in the yard, hold them two chickens down. But yeah, HOA would lose their mind. They wouldn't know how to act. Yeah, man, lose their mind. But they had said here in Texas that they didn't want no animals up in the city. I guess you had to go out in the suburbs, you know, somewhere out there with your farm animals and stuff like that. But yeah, that's crazy, y'all. What y'all think about the president building a ballroom onto the White House? He is making his mark. President is making his mark. This man is out there turning pieces of the White House off because it's so old and they need more room for them to party in, to get their boogie on down in. They is remodeling the White House and they putting a ballroom on that the left wing, I think, and they already done started. So I'm like, I wonder, is some of this benefit be going there, I wonder? Yeah, don't you say nothing. Don't you say nothing. Don't you say nothing. Yeah. I wonder if this was some of the money is going. It's to this new ballroom that they building. And then the only thing I said was, well, there's something else. Yeah. Yeah. But you know what? He's smart, y'all. He's smart. He said he thought, what can I put up? Or what can I leave part of me that nobody can come back and retract? Like he did Obama when they try to take it back to the government funding and stuff that they put out for the low income people or the people who need it. You know what I'm saying? The Obama phones, your discount on your Wi-Fi, you know, your foods cut on your food stamps and stuff like that. And also cut down, they make it for Medicaid, Medicare, things like that. I wonder if some of that money being used for that. I wonder. It make you say, Yep, it sure is. It sure is. And it sure is, Miss Roxanne. And they were saying that the word on the street on TikTok, they have made it known to where people saying they ain't gonna go hard. They've been showing videos of people going into stores and stuff, running out, reenactments and stuff. So they're saying Walmart getting ready. They said, Walmart said, you coming there stealing, your asses is going to doggone jail. That's what they show saying. They sure live. So they said Walmart already here. If you come to Walmart stealing, you going to jail. But do Walmart actually think that the police is going to be out there giving them security so nobody will steal nothing? The police ain't going to be out there with them people trying to make sure they stuff not getting stolen. So what they going to have to do is get them some private security guards to come out there and hold them Walmarts down. Because if them people get hungry, baby, if them people get hungry, they gonna come in there and gonna feed them chillings. You hear me? They ain't gonna let them babies go hungry. Because a while back, it was a thing about the United States. You can't let the kids go hungry. You got to make sure the kids eat. The kids got to eat. The kids got to eat. You go to jail, you ain't feeding the kids. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yeah, it's going to be, boy, I tell you. Yeah, it's going to be bad. It's a lot of people gonna lose their lives behind it. They gonna lose their lives. Oh my God. It's gonna be so bad. Woo, it's gonna be bad. They're gonna be closing their stores down at a certain time. They might start closing their stores down at dark. And they might start opening them up at a certain time of day if it get that bad. You know, look how many people it is compared to how many Walmart it is and how much security you can really have. It's somebody coming there and start taking what they want to eat. We just seen a video the other day. The little old white lady said, "I'm hungry. I just wanted something to eat." That little lady about 75, 80 years old. She was hungry. Yeah, she coming there stealing. Didn't have nothing. I ain't see a purse. All I seen was herself. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, the crime gonna go up, Sarah. It's gonna get crazy out here. These folks ain't gonna know how to act. I mean, and let's also say this right here. Now, you better not be no Billy Badass that you're gonna be a good Samaritan and gonna stop somebody from trying to go in there and get their food and feed their kids because of the fact that everybody got weapons now. You hear me? Everybody got weapons and everybody is ready to fight or what they need to take care of their business. I'm telling you, maybe this is why they was out there putting the firearms out there so tough. You know, they made it where you don't have to be registered with license no more. You know what I'm saying? Maybe they knew this was gonna come along anyway, and that's why they was doing what they were doing with them firearms out there. You know, making them free to get. You know, easy to get. Especially Texas, you can just go get you one from the old store or anywhere and put in your pocket and carry it around like you old Jesse James, some doggone body. You know what I'm saying? They knew this. They knew this was gonna come. This is why I believe they put them guns out there so freely, mainly in Texas and in other states, because they knew that they're gonna need these protections. Go out there and get you some guns. Maybe that's why they was telling people go out there and buy you some weapons. And they was, had it so freely and stuff, and people out there was going out there and buying them. Then these young folks was buying them. Then you get them off the street, and then let's not forget you can make them ghost guns on a computer. You know what I'm saying? They easy to make, and they high performance. You know what I'm talking about? So, you know, I thought, well, should I check my bank account? What? What you say? Yeah. Amen, sister. Amen. Amen. Doggone it good. No, good. Mm. And you know, we be wanting them, we be want paycheck. We don't work for our check. We gonna want our money. Yeah. We gonna want our money. Man, I don't know. And just think, y'all. Just think, we got 3 more years. This is just his first year. We got 3 more to go. But yeah, they man putting that ballroom out there in the White House so they can party. Yep. And that's gonna cost a lot of money. And that's gonna be a lot for the people. Some of the people gonna be down. And one of his friend girls was working at a nursing home, and they don't start cutting back hours. They was working 12 hours. Now they cut the hours down. The hours done went the hours 7 hours 7 hours a day. They never did get to 8. They went down to 5 hours a day on an hour. So they come back on the hours for home health care. It's gonna be bad. It's gonna be bad. Yeah. I said, yeah. I got you. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna be bad, y'all. So we can get ready to hear about a lot of shootings and fights in the Walmarts, and they showing out, and it ain't gonna be just my people. It's gonna be all them people: the Vietnamese, the Japanese, the Mexicans, the Puerto Ricans, the blacks, the whites, the Hispanics. Oh, they gonna be up in there getting it. Yeah, El Salvador. They gonna be getting it. Most definitely gonna be getting it. So y'all be careful. Y'all might want to start ordering at home, getting your groceries offline. That may be the safest way. That may be another thing that's reason why what's going on. You can buy your groceries at home and order them online. They bring them to your door. They can do the what you call it? I can think of the drone, or they can bring it, bring it to your front door. So, a lot of stuff is in place. And then when they start stealing like that, I don't know, Walmart, that's when the martial law probably come in order. That's when the martial law probably come in order then. Yeah, right. Yeah. Instacart, yeah. Yeah. I believe that's when martial law gonna come in, y'all. I think that's when they gonna put them out there. Yeah. I think that's why they trying to get them ready. Yeah. Yeah, that's right. That's right. True. I seen with DoorDash be been delivering people food, taking pictures, and picking their food back up off the porch and taking the food back with them. I like they still in DoorDash like that too. I'm telling you, yeah, it's man say we're gonna hear about a lot of news that's gonna be going on. And we ain't gonna even be shocked. You seen that? Yeah. And that baby. And then they get mad when they but then, when they don't get their food right, they wanna order, they wanna cancel their food, and then they people come back and like, you cancel your order, and people be getting mad, throwing soda in people's faces and stuff. I said they be people be doing too much. Yeah, they ain't shit, girl, they ain't shit. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. We gotta have a lot of laughs around here because it's gonna get serious. But I believe the martial law gonna be put in place because people gonna go start getting hungry. They gonna start breaking into places. I seen this one man, he was in a Dollar General ceiling. They had to call the police. I'm like, how that man giving that ceiling like that Dollar General? Yeah, he's in Dollar General, sure was. Up in the ceiling. He sure was. He was in the ceiling. It's gonna be a whole lot of people gonna be in these ceilings. Then I seen another story where somebody was in some store, been sleeping in the store for a long time. They been in there eating and carrying on. People didn't even know that they was up in the building. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, we can get ready for all that because it's gonna be a mess. But yeah, my cousin said that, she said they was doing 12 hours, now they're down to 7 and 6 hours. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I said. Yeah. They cutting that down. So but back in the day, and I was telling me my cousin, we was sitting around talking, we was just going back, we went back in the day. You gotta survive. That's right. You gotta survive. Sarah says it's getting crazy. Yes, Sarah. Yeah, you got to survive. And just imagine that. Now, I remember back in the day when I was growing up, people didn't really put their people in nursing homes. They took care of their folks. A lot of the African American people took care of their mothers and grandmothers or grandpas or they mamas and daddies. Back in the day, they didn't put them in nursing homes. And back in the day, I also remember you go to your grandma's house or to your friend's house, and they might have one uncle there, and then about 3 or 4 hours later down the line, somebody else come in and change shifts, and they sit with their mama, and then somebody else come in and take shifts and come in and sit with mama. Back in the day, they didn't go to the nursing home. They didn't send our people, African American people, didn't go to nursing homes like that. They sure did not. They always had somebody come in as family members, took care of them. And back in the day, it's what they bringing back now. If they shut down a lot of Medicare and the Medicaid, that a lot of old elderly people need nursing homes and living facilities and stuff. They already said they've been sending letters out to their family members, letting them know what's going on. A lot of facilities are gonna be shutting down. And I was telling my sister, I said, you may not have no job. It's not my favorite. Yeah, you might not. It might not be no jobs. I told my sister she do med aid. She do med aid, and she do med aid. I said you might not have no job. I said what you mean? I said I'm telling you. I keep telling you, Medicare and Medicaid is stop putting so much benefits out there. These people going to take care of their people at their own house. Yeah, they're gonna long live them. That's right. I tried to tell my sister that she thought I was telling a story. I broke this story about 3 or 4 months ago. I tried to tell her about it. She thought I was kidding. Now it's really hidden. People is checking their people out. They taking their people to their own house, getting their room, getting that back bedroom back there ready. And when and Betty gonna watch you between 5 and 10. James gonna come in from 10 to 2. Sarah gonna come in from 2 to 6. And Jeanette gonna be here until it's time for Bob and Betty to get here for the first shift. They're gonna be doing doggone shifts up in that mug. I promise you that. They gonna be doing shifts. They sure is. And that's how it was when I was growing up. They didn't put our people in no nursing home. They took care of them. They took their plate food to them. Just like what was it? Soul? Was it soul food? Just like I think it was soul food. If my daddy was here, I definitely wouldn't know the question about it. I know that's right. Yeah, it's just like being a soul food when they had that one uncle upstairs in that room. He didn't come out that room, and they all took his food to his door and set it on the floor, and he'll get the food, and he the one had all that money inside the TV. One of them people right there. Them the kind of people that's gonna be going on. They're gonna be taking care of your elderly people. That's what's gonna be happening. And guess what? A lot of people gonna be in trouble. You know why? Because the young folks ain't gonna understand how to do nothing like that right there. They ain't gonna understand that. They don't know. Them young folks don't know nothing about that right there. They don't know nothing about coming over there taking care of daddy or mama until sister get out and work and change no shifts to take care of their loved ones. Them young folks don't know nothing about it, and they ain't gonna be able to do it. They ain't gonna be able to do it. They will not, and they ain't gonna be able to do it. No, Sarah, they ain't. They ain't gonna be able to do it. There is no way they gonna be able to do it because their mindset is not like the generation before them mindset. You know, if after the 80s, the 80 babies, you know, the mindset of taking care of somebody of your loved ones is not there for them younger kids. You can't expect no 21-year-old to go in there and take care of mama, a grandma in the room, you know, on those shifts. Grandma gonna be in there with headphones in her ears jamming. She could be jamming some Drake, some doggone me, Lil Wayne, some doggone Kodak Black. Grandma gonna be in there jamming, kicking it, living a good life. Them grandbabies gonna have her doing what she do. Yeah, them young kids. Them young kids ain't been sitting in no room with grandma all day long because she's sick. Don't have grandma in that party like a mother might have grandma and find her joint up. Hit this grandma. I say, I heard this drunk good for you. Want to hit this drunk, grandma? Yeah, baby, let me hit that joint. Grandma hit that joint, be right there buzzing, feeling good. Yeah, Sarah, yeah. Yeah, what I said. Yeah. Yeah. Them young folks gonna put some life in them old folks. You hear me? You just imagine how many old folks just need some life put back in them. All the life them been taken out of them, all the passion they done went through in their life and seen in their life, and family members they done lost, and all the medication they done been on, you know, they on their last leg. Why not make the best? I'm gonna go out. If I go out, I'm gonna go out with a bang. Boom, boom. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. Stuff. You know what I mean? But yeah, them young kids gonna have these old folks up on their feet. I'm telling you. That's why they think they worry about the Social Security at a certain age now, 65. They're gonna be messing around now. We gotta go up a little bit higher, 70, because these young folks take care of these old folks, and these old folks are getting their youth back. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, they getting their youth back. You know what I'm talking about? You know, you just never know. You know, shoot. You know, they probably need that little joint to boost their system up to get their old bones loose. You know what I'm saying? You know, when you smoke marijuana, you know, you get loose, your body get loose. You know what I'm saying? You start feeling good, but you know, you don't get crazy. You know your place, but you know, you feel good. And you just imagine an old school. Ain't never had no joint, just want to try it. nephew or grandson, you know what? I want to smoke a joint. Or they might see a nephew with what you smoking? What you smoking, nephew? Or what you smoking, grandson? Oh, grandma, oh, granddad, I'm smoking me a blunt. What's that? What's that? It's like a joint. Let me hit it. Oh, they let them hit it up, 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 up. It's holding popping them bones and got good, feeling good. They ain't even drop it to the floor. What we talking about? I know that's right. That's right. That's right. That's right, Roxanne. Yeah. Uh-huh. Them bodies get to moving good, girl. Yeah. Yes, ma'am. Huh. Yeah. They started feeling real good. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Shoot. They be around there telling grandson, here, I'm gonna give you old 40 and go get us something and come on back. You know, them old folks keep them dollar bills. They keep them crispy dollar bills. You hear me? Them old folks be having that old money. Mm-hmm. Yeah, cause they don't want to be broke until the first of the month. They want to have a little pocket change where they can have a little spending change in their pocket, cause they don't want to be broke and spend their last dollar. Cause it say certain case something come up, they got a few dollars they can do a little something with. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, and then sometimes they got a little piece of change they be on here. They can pull out and go get us something to smoke on there for your grandson. They're around that mama pouring as hard as hell. Then by the time the real sitter get to the house, grandma or mama knocked out, sleeping real good, feeling good. Shoot, she ain't, she all right. Yeah. So that's what's gonna happen. A lot of you young kids gonna bring a lot of youth back to a lot of old people. And that's when they gonna go back then and gonna reevaluate their Social Security and say, no, these folks are living a little bit longer than 65. So we want to go ahead and raise the limit up to start your benefits for your Social Security. We're going to make it to 70 because these folks is living a long life now. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. That's what's going to happen. Good night, baby. Thank you, Big Smart saying. I love you. Have a good night, baby. You be careful out there in the street, baby. All right. But yeah, y'all, I'm telling y'all, y'all, hey, y'all, I'm telling you, y'all get ready for it. But Sarah, you got it covered for your mom and dad. I'm saying, that's, they got you. So, but you ain't gonna be you ain't doing no partying at your house. You just washing, cooking, and cleaning around that motor scooter. Yeah. Yeah. But you know what? That's what the life gonna be about. That's gonna be the new part of life. That's gonna be the new part of life, Sarah. The new part of life. That's gonna be a new part of life. But you know what? Ain't nothing we can do too much, right? Just go through it and make sure things are being right with our parents. They like we supposed to take care of. And y'all get them letters in the mail and stuff about their Social Security. Y'all go check. Don't wait till the last minute to go and check out, what they sent on your letter. Check your stuff out right then. Because you know what? You want to make sure you keep all your benefits. Yeah. Keep all your benefits. The Medicaid, start there, I don't know if they cutting people off or taking certain benefits out of the package deal, or I don't know what they really doing. I don't know. They might be taking certain things out for certain people at a certain ages. I don't know, but I know WellCare contacted me. Well, they've been trying to contact me. I'm gonna call them tomorrow about my benefits, my 2026 benefits for the new year. You know what I'm saying? So I want to call them and see what they talking about as far as the new insurance plan, what they got new. I just hope they keep on. Two things I hope they keep: my Planet Fitness benefits, and I hope they keep my benefit card. My benefit card I get money on every month, and with the benefit card I get every month, I take it. I be paying my light bill with it. You pay for your light bill, you pay for your gas, you pay for your bills, your rent. You can buy food, certain food in the stores with the card, you know, and that's why I don't use my card to buy food, because of the fact that they when they tell you can buy certain foods with the card, they mean they picky about what you can get. You can only get certain things, you know, like you may want an apple, they don't, you can't get no apple, but you can get some grapes and stuff, you know, some similar to that right there, right? You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I just use mine for my light bill. I said, here, I don't go to the store. I ain't got time to be going to the store trying to figure out what I can and can't buy, get to the register with my buggy full of stuff. And man, you can't get this, you can't get that, you can't get this, you can't get that. You know, I'm like, well, what can I get then? By that time, you know, I got to pay out my pocket for certain stuff, and then on certain stuff I can use the card. You know what I'm talking about? So, you know, that's crazy right there. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, you know, but stop some, but yeah, out of chain. Let's check this out.
Oh, another PSA. If you bank with Chime, take all your money out and move to a credit union. They're in the middle of a system-wide update, emergency update, that renders your debit card useless. Your PIN number won't work. It doesn't work. Even at 7-Eleven, the authorized user, you have no access to your money through your debit card if you're banking with Chime right now. They didn't send out a notification. They didn't send out a warning or anything. So do with that what you will. Credit unions.
What y'all think about that? Oh, Chime. I don't use Chime. I just feel Chime to be old BS kind of company. You know what I'm talking about? I ain't never try to use Chime, but a lot of people like Chime. I can't hate on Chime. I can't hate. But a lot of people like old Chime. A lot of people like Chime. A lot of people use a Chime. You know, I'm in this group on Facebook, and you know, a lot of people be saying about how they use Chime. You know, Chime, you get your money early, whatever. But yeah, I know a lot of people that they use Chime. They sure do. They use it. I ain't just really been the one to even like old Chime. I don't know why. Chime just ain't. I don't know. It just ain't been for me. I don't know. I just ain't like Chime.
This woman said she met this Nigerian man on TikTok, and after talking for a year, she decided that she wanted to go and surprise him. They did discuss it before and everything, and he was like, no, I want to see you. And so, you know, she saved up her coins and made her way to Nigeria so that they can meet in person for the first time. You already know what time it is. Story time. Let's go ahead and get into it. Let me actually go ahead and whip out my notes. I don't want to miss no parts, so let me whip out the notebook. So this Haitian woman was married for 11 years. Her and her husband had 3 kids before divorcing. Now, after the divorce, she went and worked on herself, therapy, all that jazz. A few years after that, she ends up meeting this man on TikTok, a Nigerian man who is based in Nigeria. They hit it off, they talk, they get really close, really cool. She meets his mom, his sister, his brother, really his entire family, virtually, of course. They discuss her coming to see him, but not before he's talking about different enterprises that he is looking to start. With how well things were going between them, she decided that she wanted to help him out with his business, so she went ahead and she sent him some money for this supposed factory he was going to be building, and we'll get more into that a little bit later. Anyway, though, she coordinates with his mom and his sister to plan this like surprise visit after she checks in with him like, hey, you know, I'm really thinking about coming. I just want to make sure, Neo, you're serious about me, blah, 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 blah. He's like, no, I'm serious. I want you to come. So she's like, say less. Fast forward, she plans the trip. She buys a bunch.
Nah. Baby, stop going, see these folks. yeah, Sarah, a setup. Sarah, oh no, a setup. Yes, Sarah, a set up. Oh no. No, Sarah.
This woman said she met this Nigerian.
No, Sarah, I'm like you. That's a setup. So it's a setup.
Your restaurant was 1 point away from being closed. So when your restaurant, when I have people, it's when you get 41 demerits. See, where's your score? You have to put the score back up now.
Yeah, but who let you come here?
Always has to stay posted.
No problem. Okay.
Yes,
Okay. Yes.
Because that's against the law.
Okay. No problem.
Yes. Yes, ma'am. I'm getting ready to leave, okay? But before I go, you must keep the grade up. It's a law. You have to.
Okay, no problem.
Okay, so can you put it up, please?
Yes, okay, no problem.
Okay.
Mr. Doctor, this is not good. So it's product.
Yes, put more tape on it. All right, before I go, y'all, I have to let y'all know they're actually hiding their grade.
Okay.
Guys,
So who are you?
they're hiding. You can call the police, ma'am. It's okay. They're hiding their grade. It's a C, so just be careful when you eat here, okay? They was 1 point away from getting shut down. The thing is, you're going to get in trouble for kidnapping me, ma'am. So if I was you, I would just let me go.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I wonder. I got to talk about myself too. Let me go to Sarah comment. I got to talk about myself. Yeah, but Sarah, now, you may not do it now, but in your lifetime, when you have went to a restaurant, do you look for that permit? Mm-hmm. Do you look for that permit when you go to a restaurant? Let's be honest. Let's be honest. Let's be honest. When I go to a restaurant, I do not look for that freaking permit. When I've gone to restaurants, I have not looked for that freaking permit. Even in the past. You see. And he was the USDA person. He had to let the people in the restaurant know that food is no good. He had to let them know that it was his duty to let them know. And then the lady gonna try to lock him in there. How you gonna have a failing grade on some doggone food, Sarah, and you gonna try to lock me in the doggone building, girl? Girl. Now that was just crazy, wasn't it, Sarah? And he said, now you kidnapping me. Now you kidnapping me. Girl. And that was crazy, huh, Sarah? You did everything he said do, but then when you get ready to leave, you want to kidnap him? You should have did that, lady, when he came in the doggone store and told you that your food wasn't no doggone good. Yeah. So, Sarah, so I'm guilty. You guilty. A lot of people out there in the world of the United States is guilty of not looking in this and looking for that permit when they go in them restaurants. And she knew her food was bad. That's why she took that score down off the wall. Yeah. And see, they say that those scores got to be out in the public's eye where you can see it. That's what they say. That's the word. That's the word. That's the word of USDA. You got to have that score out in the public eye where they can view what's going on with your scores in the restaurant. Yeah. But from now on, Sarah, when I go to the restaurant, I promise you, I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna report on it. The next restaurant I go to, I'm gonna look for that doggone status in that restaurant. I sure am. And now that I know that they be hiding it too, oh yeah, I want to know. Girl, I want to know. Yeah, I definitely want to know. I want to know if they food in the good. Even the fancy restaurants can have a failed score as far as they food. But you won't know because, and you won't think it because the way, it looks fancy, it looks nice, ain't no way there's nothing wrong with this food. You wouldn't even think about it because it's always crowded, people are always there, they always got somebody, it always got a good crowd when I pass by. They must got some good food, so I'm gonna pull over, I'm gonna get me a bite. But not what I think about, let me see, but they got the score, they food score up in the world. And then they might have it up, but it might be hidden or something may be over it where you don't get a chance to even see the score of the food. That's crazy.
They had the word ICE on their back, so I knew who they were. And I asked them, "Why are you guys taking me? I'm a U.S. citizen. I'm not an illegal immigrant." And I was told to shut up and just follow instruction. I did as I was told. When we got to the facility, I again tried to tell them, "Look, you got the wrong person. I'm a U.S. citizen. I'm not an illegal immigrant." Again, I was told, shut up. I tried to tell them, I've got everything in my backpack. My birth certificate, I got my ID.
Why'd you have it in your backpack?
I had some business to take care of with the Illinois Department of Public Aid. I went there earlier in the day.
So at no point did they allow you to show your birth certificate or any identification?
They didn't want to see nothing.
Well, I've heard people say they're not just rounding people up, they're getting identification. They're not being rough with people. What do you say?
They're lying. They're not checking IDs. The building behind me was the target, was the building that they were targeting.
This building right here, the orange brick building?
Yeah. I couldn't understand why they were at my building because my building is not there. I'm a block over in the middle of the block. I didn't see any reason for them to be bothering us.
They were just scooping people up randomly?
Yeah. People that were just hanging out here were all rounded up as well.
It didn't matter Latino.
Didn't matter what color you are. They were scooping people up.
But it was black and Latino. What time was this?
This was close to 10:30 perhaps.
At night?
At night.
So you were out here in the darkness doing with all this happening?
Yes. We were in the back of a moving truck.
Were there seats in there?
No. It's like the trucks that you use to load your furniture in. It was a budget rental truck.
So you had to stand up to get there?
Well, some people were able to sit down, but most of us stood up because there were, it was too many people for everybody to try and sit down.
What were you holding on to?
Each other.
Were you rumbling around in the back of the truck? Anybody falling over?
We managed to maintain because with the amount of people that we had in the truck, if somebody was about to fall, you've got enough people to break that fall.
How many people?
I'd say we had about 40 or more people in that truck.
What the hell?
Yep. That's what I've been hearing. I've been hearing that ISIS been picking up some black people. I've been hearing that. I've been hearing ICE has been picking up black people. That's what I've been hearing, Sarah. Yeah. I've been hearing that. Yeah, that's what I've been hearing. Yeah. And way he looked like he's full black anyway, but he talked like he was full black. But yeah. That's what they've been saying. How true it is, I don't know. But that's what I've been hearing. Now, this next story I'm going to play, I did some research on it, and I've been seeing it a lot down my timeline on social media.
Hello.
That was Texas.
We're outside of Parkland Hospital. If you haven't heard the news, last week there was a whistleblower at Parkland Hospital. That whistleblower told everyone Parkland Hospital and the doctors were denying kidneys to patients who were underprivileged, underserved, low income, but then taking it right across the street to UT Southwestern. These are the same doctors, I might add. I tried to speak with the representative for Parkland and UT Southwestern. They both declined to comment. This is your daily dose of Dallas News. My name is Lakeisha Jefferson. Back to you, James. Now, before y'all seen that story, that's a real story. Out here at Parkland. And the whistleblower said it was about, he witnessed 36 to 37 kidneys. That was good enough, right? And these patients over here at Parkland was supposed to get them, but because they was low income, they acted like they wasn't good and took them across the street and put them in patients who had more money. Lawsuit. And I'm up here at Parkland.
Now this right here, I've been seeing it going. It's going down through social media, on timeline. So I don't know. I don't know. A kidney is very hard to get. Yeah, I know, huh, Sarah? A kidney hard to get, good. You know, and they got that many kidneys, Sarah? How the hell they have that many kidneys at one doggone time? Kidneys are hard to get. They're hard to get. They're hard to get for the people who need them. They're hard to get. So my question is, how they get so many kidneys at one time? Because you're not trying to tell me they take them over there daily, or they take them over there once a week. They gather them all up weekly, and they take them over to the place that they take them, do what they need to do then. Yes, Sarah. Something ain't right. Something ain't right. Yep. Something ain't right, girl. Something ain't right. Because they got to be saving those kidneys up. But how long do a kidney last outside of a person's body? Even though it's handled correctly. If a kidney is handled correctly, I wonder how long do that kidney sit outside of a person's body before it be put into a person, I wonder. But it can't be too doggone long. Some have to happen right then. I ain't gonna put too much thought in that, but I'm gonna put some thought into it though. This here make you say, Man, do I got some questions for them? Because I would like to know. Because Sarah, ain't nobody coming in there giving ain't no or else. Wait a minute, let me go back. Let me backtrack. Else they got that many people dying a day. You feel me? Let's say they got 30, 40 people dying a day, and taking their kidneys or whatever, their organs or whatever, organ donators. They got that many donators a day that get unalive. I don't think so, Sarah. I don't think so. No, Perp. Not even that. So you trying to find a good way? No. Boy, them boys right there were jamming. Yeah, they were getting down. They were getting down. Especially they were in the front. But that boy, I don't know if he was white, mixed, half-breed, biracial. But that old fella, that was getting down.
Okay, let me tell you what's going on with this. I bought this bread last year, right? And I'm so used to, I'm old school, by the way. I was born in the 70s. So I'm used to when I get bread, when my grandma would get bread, it would be expired. And sometimes before it was expired, you would see some mold on it or something like that. You know what I mean? But definitely by the expiration date, you would see a little mold on it somewhere. So the expiration date came, the expiration date left, and I said, well, goodness, this bread is still kind of soft. So maybe they got the expiration date wrong, but I'm just going to leave it here just to see what happens. Well, I left it there. April, May, okay. Then June came around. I'm like, okay, I don't see no mold. So let me see how long I can keep this bread before I see mold. All right, put it on the shelf. Looked every single month. I would take it down off the top of the shelf and say, let me see if it's molded. No, it hasn't molded. Guys, we are coming up on a year. Okay? May 15th, 2024 is when this bread expired. There is no mold on this bread. I kept it just like this so I could see.
So is she trying to say wheat bread don't mold as fast as the regular white bread? Is that what she trying to say? I wonder, did she eat? I'm sure she didn't eat that bread. Seriously, huh? I'm sure she didn't eat it. I'm sure she didn't eat that bread. Yeah, she kept that bread for a long time, Sarah. Over a year. It never mold. And guess what, Sarah? I eat wheat bread, girl. I eat wheat bread. What's going on? Do you eat wheat bread, Sarah? Because, girl, I do. I eat wheat bread. I do. Do you, Sarah? Do y'all eat wheat bread or white bread at your house, Sarah? Because, girl, that's crazy. No white, sometimes wheat. Oh, wow. So I wonder, is that wheat bread? Is that wheat bread even good to eat since it lasts that long? Is wheat bread the bread we should be buying since it lasts the longest? Think about it.
I'm D'Angelo's son, Michael. I know saying this will get me in trouble, but I really don't care. I refuse to allow these three people to appear at my father's funeral. First, Lauryn Hill. They were friends on the surface, but the real relationship was always filled with indifference and distance. I remember my father giving his all when he opened for Lauryn's concert in 1998. But after the show, Lauryn didn't even offer a genuine thank you. She criticized my father's stage performance in front of the team, but never acknowledged his musical talent and dedication. Second, Questlove. I respect his talent, but he didn't offer the support he deserved during those lonely days in my father's life. He was once my father's best friend.
You know, that man passed away. His mama passed away. His dad passed away. It's hard when both parents pass away. I tell you different. It tastes different to you, Sarah. Oh, really, Sarah? It don't taste the same to you no more? You know what, girl? I ain't never, listen, I hadn't paid no attention because I be eating different kind of wheat. I be eating different name brand of wheat bread, a bread, period. I always get the same brand. I don't know. You know what? I'm going to pay attention. The next time I get some wheat bread, you know what? I got some wheat bread in that now. Matter of fact, Lord, look at him. I got some wheat bread already in my kitchen, you know. I'm going to sit down and just, you know, I need to eat me a sandwich or something like that. Eat something that I can eat with bread. And they will eat me some bread and find out. Dang, Sarah, I never paid no attention, Sarah. Thank you for bringing them to my attention. I'm gonna check into it, girl. I sure am. Yeah, I'm gonna check into it. I'm gonna check into it. I sure am. I sure am. But y'all make sure y'all check on them doggone eggs. Check your eggs. Check your eggs. Again, here's the codes again. You know your UPC codes. Here they is again. Let y'all look at that. You know, I don't know if you ain't for sure. You know, write it down. Write this down. Write this down. You know what I'm saying? Write it down. Yeah, write it down. Write it down. That way, you know, you can just check and see that way you won't get none. Then let your family members know, because everybody don't know about this. This I've been told worldwide. So ask your family members and let them know, hey, you got them past the eggs. Check out these codes. Check these codes in your house. Like I said, this is in California service. I thought, well, you at Texas, where I'm at. Mississippi. I don't know about Mississippi, Sarah. Do you? So I can't tell nobody about it in Mississippi. So, but if y'all know anybody that's in Mississippi that by these eggs and maybe eating these kind of eggs, and they can click the code, the UPC code, because they say it is an alert. An alert. This is an alert. You hear me? Alert. If you know about it, Sarah, you know, just tell a friend, you know, hey, they got these eggs. I'm gonna make sure I put it in the group today on Facebook. I guess they might. Some might already know. Already, I don't know. We're gonna find out. We're gonna find out. But y'all need to check it out though too. So I just want to bring to the awareness and let y'all know. And don't forget, be looking out pretty soon for the anonymous cars come through with the white, with the new white signal lights. It's maybe put out by the North Carolina University kids out there. They're doing a survey, so you might see a light change out there in North Carolina with with a different color light that you never seen. You see red, green, and yellow. Wow, what's this white light here? What's this light for? It's gonna confuse a lot of people who don't know about it. So make sure you keep an eye out for that out there in North Carolina. Don't forget that so if you see a car passing by going faster than what it usually does, just make sure, hey, you already know, you heard it first over here at Perks. At Bino Entertainment TV, the speed limit has changed. They changed the speed limit. So, hey, if you're not the person that like the speed or can't put your feet to the pedal and to the metal, you might want to stay in that slowest lane to the right. Do not get in the fast lane to the left, because you're allowed to get ran over. The speed limits will be changing around the world, so keep an eye out for that, and keep that in mind that put some, get out that lane. If you don't want to go that speed limit of 85 or 80 miles per hour, it's a little too fast for you. Make sure you stay in that right lane where you belong, in the slow lane. Cause somebody like me, old Perk, come through there, I'm gonna be blowing my horn, flashing my lights. Get your ass over to the right and get out this fast lane. That's me. You know what I'm talking about? Because my feet is kind of heavy. You know what I mean? And so, therefore, seat belts gonna play a big role. The seat belts gonna play a big role in this, Sarah. Yeah, because the speed limit gonna pick up, and it's gonna be more accidents. So this is where the seat belts gonna be really playing a big role, and the airbags gonna be really playing a big role in the accident roads. And there's gonna be a lot of accidents out there. Cause trust me, there's gonna be plenty of accidents, plenty. And also, let's be mindful, y'all, and think about how we spoke and how we talked about the parents being held accountable for the gun epidemic with the communities, was out there. And this is not just a one community or one state and city. This is for everybody over the whole United States. So let's keep in mind, and we can just sit and see how this is going to work as far as charging the parents for the gun violence that their kids do. And I'm waiting to see what the age limit may be. They got to put an age limit on it, because you grown at 18 to the 20. You're able to drink and smoke and buy cigarettes at 21. I believe 18 they consider you being able to do things on your own, I guess, or you grown or something like that. I don't know, but I want to see what age limit gonna put on. It's gonna be age limit from 9 to 18. The parents are gonna be responsible for what their kids do as far as gun violence, or is it gonna be from 10 or 9 to 21? But I said 21, you grown. 21, you know what you're doing when you pick up that pew pew. You feel me? So I don't think 21 is gonna have anything to do with it, but I believe it's gonna be in the age range of maybe 13 to about 18 years old. That the responsibility of a parent anyway, between the age limit for a kid. That's what I think. So y'all keep that in mind. We're gonna see how it's gonna work out within the nation. We're gonna see what they got going on and see how it benefits us. You know what I'm talking about? That's the only thing I'm saying. So I don't know, but we're gonna see. I'm interested. And Sarah, on that wheat bread, my sister, thank you. Because I'm surely gonna look at my bread to see if taste my bread to see if it tastes different. But you said it tastes different. So I'm gonna taste my bread. I'm gonna go in there and just break me some off and just taste it, break a piece off and just take a corner of it off and just taste it, chew it, and see if it tastes different, like you said, it tastes different for you. You know what I'm saying? Because I got some wheat bread. So I be eating that I be eating it with that wheat bread, girl. I'll buy wheat bread before I buy the white bread. And then I buy that honey wheat bread. Woo. Now that honey wheat bread, oh my God. Especially when it's fresh. It just melt in your mouth. Oh my God. That's some good bread with a sandwich. With one of those sandwiches good. Oh yeah, that's some good bread. That's some good old bread, most definitely. Y'all know that, shoot, the weather done changed. And the fair left yesterday or the day before yesterday. I think the fair left, let's see, like Thursday. It left Wednesday or Tuesday here in Texas. And they're saying that did nobody hardly go to the fair. It was very empty. They didn't make that much money. The people called it's not that's about Brats. I think it's Brats. I think it is. They made the Polish sausage. The Polish sausage. They pull it out of the fair. They would no longer be involved in events in the fair. They're getting older, and they say their health is getting bad, so they're pulling out. So they would not no longer have Polish sausages at the fair anymore. So hey, I don't know, but I didn't go to the fair because I already knew the fair was gonna be high, and sometimes some stores, some of the things you can buy at the fair, they have them in some of the Walmarts. They used to, I don't know, but one thing I would have wanted is a cotton candy, a turkey leg, and a funnel cake, and a candy apple. I would have wanted, nothing more than that. That's the only thing I would have wanted. You hear me? I won't want to be greedy. I just would want to list a little bit of something. Not too much enough. Not too much enough. But anyway, y'all, I've been going to work out. I hadn't did any videos. I hadn't went live in the morning time going to work out. I just been going, just taking pictures. You can go on my community wall. Today made my day 771. So I'm still in the process of working out. I'm getting stronger. The guy you see with me is my cousin. He's my personal trainer. He teaching me how to work the machines because he's getting ready to move on his own somewhere else to another city and state. So that way, when I go by myself, I know how to work the machines properly. So I've been doing some reps. I've been lifting them weights. Yeah, I've been doing some reps, working on them legs. Yeah, I've been working on that knee. I've been putting that old knee to test, Sarah. I've been putting that old gel in my knee. I've been putting that old gel to work in my knee, baby. I've been testing that gel out, baby. I've been making it do what it do. You hear me? They say it's gonna last a year, and I don't feel no pain. I didn't feel no pain, but when I laid down today, I didn't feel no pain in the gym. But when I came home and laid down, and I didn't do no movement in my legs, I got up, my legs kind of hurting just a little bit. I'm like, dang, I said, dang. So I just walked around my apartment a little bit and got back in function. So, they did pass by. So, yeah, most definitely on that. But anyway, y'all, I'm finna get up off here. But, hey, y'all check out these crazy folks out in the YouTube streets. They going crazy, y'all. Only thing I say is duck and dodge. You know how to duck. You know how to dodge. Because they got them bullets out there. Pew, 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 pew. I am, Sarah. I'm going to take it easy. I am going to take it easy. I definitely going to take it easy because, hey, I need an old knee. That's right. I got to keep it in function. That's why, my cousin, I got to work it out and make it strong. So that's why I've been doing a lot of leg day. You know what I'm saying? Then, girl, my leg was just killing me so bad. I said, oh, Lord, he done killed my leg. And then one day I went to work out with him. My arm, I did the chest. My chest was hurting. My arm was hurting. I said, oh, he killing it. He killing it. I told him what you said. Quit working me so hard. Come, you got to get it. You got to get it. I said, I know. I said, I'm ready. I'm prepared. I'm hanging in there. I'm on day 71. I think I'm doing good. Ooh, go. You got this, girl. You got this, girl. Hey. Yeah, I got it. Yes, sir. Yeah, most definitely. I think tomorrow, my son said he might be getting out tomorrow, go feed the homeless tomorrow. So he's going to be cooking some beans and rice tomorrow, some cornbread and go out and feed some people over by Kroger's over here and over here about a daycare center and stuff and everything. And the other little lady who went to the hospital, Sarah, she hadn't came back from the hospital yet. She's still gone. But my son did go take a trash bag, and he did go over there. He picked all her stuff up, put it in the trash bag, and then he brought it to the house, to my apartment. And the trash bag is sitting in my living room. So when she come back, she can have all her stuff. Nobody be able to steal all her stuff this time. Yeah. Like they did the last time, stole all that lady stuff. She didn't have nothing. That's a poor lady, you know. It is sad to see one homeless person steal from another homeless person. You know what I'm saying? But I can say, what the hell? What difference does it make? You see one rich man steal from another rich man. Shit, on that note, I'm gone. How the hell you gonna love somebody you don't love yourself? Hey, and also this is Breast Cancer Month. And hey, put the awareness out there and understand the end of the video. Y'all have a good night. Y'all stay safe. How the hell you gonna love somebody you don't love yourself? Peace. I'm out.